Hi everyone, it's Stephanie.
And Danielle.
We're back for our season 3, episode 13 recap. No sun on the horizon.
No sun on the horizon. She must be in Toronto.
Definitely, definitely. It was. I don't know how you felt about it, but I was loving the whole. Loving the whole episode and the end. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. Like. And I'm
Can we? Okay, we're not going to skip straight to the end.
We're not going to skip straight to the end, although that's what everybody probably wants to talk about. So
I want to talk about it. Otherwise, we will forget all the other good stuff.
The other good stuff. Okay. So I think for us, we had talked beforehand, and there's a couple of key highlights that we thought were worth mentioning. One being,
no one does crazy like Sally Langston.
Yeah, she. I thought she did a phenomenal job
as an actress.
Yeah, like she just did a great job. I 120% believed she was crazy, and she got progressively more crazy. And then when they did the whole mock debate, I had a favorite line last episode, which was from Jake. Oh, by the way,
okay.
Sorry, by the way, we should have actually started with this recap, but I was right about what Jake said. So. That's all we need to say. I was right about that. There's a few other things that we'll get back to.
Technically mean I'm wrong, but whatever.
Yeah. So okay. Last week, Jake had my favorite line. This week, for sure, without a doubt, it was Miss Sally Langston with her in the mock debate when she's going all religious and talking about Slaughterhouse. And so my favorite line was, "Yum yum, crispy pig, yum yum," and I just thought. Oh my goodness, like cuckoo. Yeah. So anyways, you could tell she's unraveling, and whether or not
they're all unraveling.
They're all unraveling.
All falling apart at the seams.
Yep. And I thought she played it fantastic all the way to the actual debate where she was just on the verge of confessing and then just on the verge of being shot by Tom.
That would have been good.
Because if it was me, I would have shot it already based on the orders that Jake had given, right? So, anyways, and then Fitz did what he said he wouldn't do, and he threw the debate, and all of a sudden she was...
But he didn't really throw the debate, right? Because he didn't say any... I think that he was able to get Sally to snap back into herself without compromising his position.
Fair enough.
So I don't think he threw the debate. I think he could stand there confidently and say, he didn't.
But if he hadn't said that, being... proud of his indiscretions. If he hadn't said that one thing, then Sally would have confessed, which she didn't. But I just wonder how much longer before she really does.
Or is that it? Is she now she's no longer cuckoo? No, she's not looking for the crispy.
Yum, crispy bacon. Anyways, I thought that was fantastic. Another person who I thought was almost going to lose it was
who?
Olivia.
Oh.
When she finds out that...
Yes.
So in this episode, Olivia finds out that Cyrus is behind or involved
Daniel
with...
Douglas's murder. And
That's
they're
right.
all a bunch of murderers. And then she started laughing hysterically like a nut bar.
And wondering... I was wondering, what
she was having laughing? A little bit of a breakdown as well.
Yeah.
And I think she was actually laughing at
the situation. Yeah. Which is that everyone in running for president is a murderer.
Oh, well, God bless America.
Linked to that, I thought it was very interesting that in this episode, basically the whole notion or idea that you're going to run a clean campaign, really, it's not possible.
No,
or
it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. So her dilemma was, do I let Fitz in on the dirtiness or not, and then be accused of
hiding things
So I was happy that in the end she basically said to Fitz, this is what I've learned. He was pissed, rightfully so. However, she said,
this is the reality of our life.
This is the reality, and everybody protects you, and you want to run the campaign, you want to be president, you need to know about this stuff.
Right.
And anyway, so I was kind of glad that she did that. So that was, I guess, two of my highlights.
Yes. Jake.
Yes.
I have to say, Jake as commander of B613, I was really, really liking him, especially because I like that he was all about protecting the Republic, but not by killing everybody
for no reason. Just
right.
Just
the way
because.
Cyrus's, reflex is, well, just kill them. Then we'll just kill them.
He asked Jake to kill Sally.
Right, exactly. We'll just kill her. And I like that Jake was like able to step back, and that when he talked down to Cyrus.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
That was good, right?
And that's when Cyrus got really scared. And then that's when Cyrus went to Olivia.
That's right.
Basically, she said, I'm not
helping out with this one.
Yeah.
So I have to say, I like Jake as commander of B613 right up until
the end.
The end. Even though, that doesn't mean I don't like him.
But before we get to the end,
I'm dying to just...
So you can kind of tell that Jake, he's trying to lead it in a more morally acceptable way.
Yes.
But he's struggling and he's having a hard time.
Yeah.
He's feeling overwhelmed with all of his responsibilities and the things that he's faced with and blah, blah, blah. And so...
Selling paper at the Acme Paper Company.
That's right. Yeah. And so there they are in Jake's apartment, and he is. And then Olivia knocks on the door, and she's feeling overwhelmed with all the secrets that she has to keep. And so the two of them are commiserating in the kitchen, drinking glassfuls of wine by the second, and
bottlefuls of wine. Are we kidding?
And Jake asks Olivia
to save him.
Save him. Let's leave Washington and go away. And
all these people who want to make jam with Vermont. Vermont with her, please.
But she does say, take advantage of me. So I kind of like that. I kind of like them together. Even though I like her and Fitz together, it's kind of like I like all of them together.
But you know what? I like them all. I like her. I like them with everybody too. I like her with both. But I don't like, like...
One night she's with Jake and then one night she's with...
at least give it a day in between. I'm like... Oh, you're right. You're right. Why? Because I'm 40-something years old and I'm just, never mind.
So
whatever.
I thought... And I think that was a turning point for Jake, though, because when Olivia basically said no...
That she wasn't going to save him.
Yes. Then he became...
Commander of B613.
Bam. Bam.
And then another bang.
Yes.
Can we talk about who the third bang is? Because that's really all we want to talk about.
Okay, so those were kind of the big highlights. Anything else?
I have to check my notes just a minute, please. We want to talk a little bit about Leo, but not so much. Jake as commander.
Quinn is kind of Quinn is she's trying to do more for B613. Jake was testing her, and then at the end we get a sense that he's gonna allow her to do more. So
when she went in there with her tail between her legs
and finally fessed up. So we'll see what happens in the next episode, and then we get our oh my god
yes
at the end of the episode with some shots. So to recap, there was a meeting set up by Publius. With the reporters, the White House reporters, and David, and then they're all there, and James, basically after having talked with Cyrus, and Cyrus admitting to him that he was all wrong,
right,
and that he really loves him, because Cyrus, by the way, this is another thing that I was right about last episode. Cyrus did not know that James was Publius.
How can I be so wrong?
He found out this episode when he figured out that it was with the buzzing in the picture frame. But instead of being angry, which is what I expected, he actually was very remorseful and
it's almost like he was relieved.
Well, I think he realized that he's the one pushing all these people to do all these crazy things, and so he acknowledged that. But I missed it, and then when I read a few other recaps, apparently he apologized and said, I need you to know that I love you because you may die. Which I didn't really catch that, but sure enough, off they go to this meeting, and it turns out that none of them had called the meeting together. So who called the meeting?
The fake Publicis. The shadow in the dark.
That's it. Which was?
Commander Jake.
And bang, bang, down go the two girls first, and then all we see is Jake.
One more shot we hear.
Looking at David and James. So who do you think it was?
Okay, now we have talked about this. So
my inclination is that David was the one that was shot. However,
now, okay, I'm going to admit that I have been wrong on almost everything that I've called so far. But this time I think I'm right. This time, I think it was Quinn. I think that he is looking past where David and James are standing, and I think that Quinn was tailing him. I think it was Quinn, which makes me also think that that whole soliloquy that he was giving, I think he was talking to Quinn.
Only to kill her at the end?
I'd be okay with them killing her at this point, to be honest.
Yeah. I also thought that maybe it was Charlie.
Charlie's not that... Charlie's smarter than that, I think.
Well,
I don't know.
Anyways,
but,
or it could just be David. Or it could just be James. Or we could come into this other coming up episode, which, by the way, is called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And...
who could that be? What does that mean?
Maybe he shot both of them.
No.
It could not be.
No, okay, so this is why it can't be. You know what? Because David is the Attorney General for the United States of America. You can't just, like, he doesn't just get shot and go missing. So, right, like, I mean, I know that there would be 613, but you can't, on the same night, have both the U.S. Attorney General and the White House Chief Correspondent.
Why? The Vice President died and everyone thought it was because of a heart attack. You can do anything
you're right.
you want.
You're right. You're right.
And it's Jake. He's the highest power, so
he could do. Okay,
so
okay, cool. Because I was going to go on a tangent and I'm
yeah,
not allowed.
we're trying to keep the videos a little bit shorter for you guys. Anyways, I was just left with my mouth open and just kind of gasping that something like that would happen because I don't want either one of them dead. But
I don't think that's what I don't think it can be. It can't.
Let's hope. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what you think
In the comments?
Yeah, in the comments.
And you should subscribe so that we would have more than 3 subscribers. And I'm not necessarily one of them. Okay.
Hope you enjoyed the recap.
Until next week.
Cheers.
Cheers.